The Play Mornings with Steph and John replay.
Good morning, world. Hello, and welcome to Thursday, February 1st. I found myself rushing into my house and shutting the door behind me quickly yesterday in the plus 10 afternoon.
Who was following you?
Well, I was worried that a spider might be.
Valid.
And I quickly remembered, oh, wait, it's January. There aren't any spiders out yet. But at the same time, I started to wonder, I know that they hibernate for the winter.
Yeah.
And they wake up in the spring. And they probably think it's spring right now.
Yeah, the bear effect.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, maybe there was a spider following me. I don't want there to be. I just tried to look up, how do spiders know it's spring? How do they know it's time to wake up?
Yeah.
Not willing to continue on the hunt. It's just a bunch of pictures of spiders really zoomed in. And I know that they say spiders have 8 eyes, but I can now confirm.
How is your Instagram feed looking? Is it nice?
Yeah, it's got a bunch of baby turtles and possums and stuff.
Oh, nobody getting crushed by cars?
No.
No? Nobody getting crushed by hay bales?
What?
Nobody
No.
getting in car accidents?
Jeepers, John. No, why?
Well, that's all mine is.
You're kidding.
I'm not interacting with them, not doing any of that. And I think Instagram is doing a crazy thing with people my age, because obviously you have to put what year you were born, whatever. Everybody my age I know is getting these videos on their Instagram.
Of people dying?
Yeah, we'll put it clear as day. People are dying on my Instagram. It is the first thing I'll wake up to. I'll check my phone, go on Instagram, and boom, somebody crushed. Boom, 18-wheeler. Yeah.
That's awful. Now, do you, send it to somebody, or do you keep watching because you're I can't turn away? Does this person survive?
And I keep hitting not interested in all of them because I don't want to see people die. And it's okay, well, we'll just give it to you again. Let's see how you feel in 30 seconds.
Maybe if you didn't like this hay bale death, how about this? Oh, my God.
How about a man getting eaten by a cow?
No.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
John, you gotta just start searching up sea turtles interacting with humans or something.
You know what's gonna happen? It's gonna be a sea turtle eating a human.
You're probably right. TikTok popularized the vertical video.
They did. That is true. TikTok ruined my attention span as well.
Yes, and so basically all other social apps followed. Now we only like vertical videos. We wanted to take up the entire screen.
Yeah.
And we'd like captions if possible so we don't have to have the sound.
It's perfect. So you can watch TikToks, say, at work without having to listen to it.
Yes, but now TikTok is saying, we'd like to go back to horizontal.
Really?
Yes. And so they're rewarding creators for making horizontal videos that are wider than they are tall. They're saying, of course, that's what a horizontal video is.
I like how they have to spell it out for people.
And they're saying, if you do this, then they're going to promote your video to more people and show it to more people in the first 72 hours after it's been posted. But it must be horizontal to get the extra promotion.
I wonder why.
I think they're just watch how powerful we are. We switched you all to vertical and now we're bored of it. Watch us switch you back to horizontal.
Yeah. Do you think they're trying to rival YouTube now? Because you can post up to, I think, 10-minute videos on TikTok now. If they're going horizontal, they have a creator fund. They're paying their creators.
They just might be. That is another one of the qualms or requirements about getting the promoted content is that you not only have to have it horizontal, it has to be longer than a minute.
There you go. See, 100% they're facing TikTok.
We're on to you,
YouTube.
TikTok. Strange weather we've been having.
It's not been strange.
Especially when you look at the calendar. It's February 1st now. The other night I was out and I got a text from my husband that said, hey, park a little bit over in the driveway. I built you a bridge because the driveway is slippery.
It was that slippery?
It was that slippery.
Wow.
He was scared for my elbows. He didn't want me to get hurt. And so I got home, I parked a little bit over to where the pavement was dry, and then I saw this great 2x6 on the ground that was over to the sidewalk where he cleared the ice from there. And so I was able to walk in safely to the house.
How nice.
I know, he's such a nice guy. And hilariously, if you ask him his what would be the worst way to die? For him, he says that he would slip and fall outside the house and his family would be inside and not know that he'd just be out there looking in but unable to get up. So I think that was what prompted him to build the bridge. He was just like, this would be the worst way I can imagine. I hope that it doesn't happen to my wife. Day 2 of our focus on financial literacy. Shannon Lloyd here with me from the Multicultural Association, because the financial literacy course brought to you by both MCA and RBC is coming up. So she's here to share some tips and tell us a bit about it. When's the course?
Good morning again, Steph. Nice to see you. The course starts February 13th and February 14th, level 1 and level 2 inclusive of those dates.
Now, what kind of tip do you have for us today?
So today for tip number 2 is have financial goals. Pay off debt, save for a down payment for a home, invest in 2 stocks a year, or save for a down payment on a car. And how can you learn how to do that? You can sign up for financial literacy at www.mcawb.org/FLP or search up our event on Eventbrite.
Perfect. My guest this morning is Shannon Lloyd. She'll be here tomorrow morning again to tell us more financial tips and to share more about the financial literacy course coming up real soon.
Once your clothes finish in the dryer goes, how long does it take you to take the clothes out and like fold them or put them away?
It's usually same day.
Same day? I'm really good at keeping them in for about a week.
No, don't you need those clothes?
Well, then I'll just pull them out. The only problem is they get all wrinkled, and I don't have an iron.
Okay. Iron, yeah.
Iron.
I mean, you could say iron, just
Iron.
phonetically.
Yeah, I don't have an iron.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so are you considering purchasing one, or just considering getting a little bit more gumption to get your clothes out of the dryer on time? Or
Well, if I wear fancy clothes, either or, even if they go in the dryer, they're still going to be wrinkled, right? Like, I feel like fancy clothes, like a nice button-up, they're wrinkled irregardless, and you kind of have to iron them. What is going on? Iron them to make them look good?
Yeah.
So my question is, how do you get wrinkles out if you don't have an iron and don't want to buy one right now?
So some folks use a trick where they'll put a damp towel in the dryer with the clothes that are already dried to get the wrinkles out.
Have you tried that?
I have. I feel like if my clothes are wrinkled enough that I'm going to start the dryer again, they're probably past the point of no return, and I need to use the iron. Yeah. Okay. So, but another option is that people will again dampen their clothes and then put them in the bathroom to dry. So you'll like hang them up and then have like a really hot shower, and that's supposed to steam the room and steam the wrinkles out.
So a lot of this, from what I'm hearing, is just buy a steamer.
Yeah, actually, that would probably be your best bet. Forget the iron.
Yeah.
Go straight to the steamer.
Yesterday, I tried to save some clothes, and apparently you throw 2 ice cubes in.
What?
Yeah, 2 ice cubes into the dryer, and it's, again, steams up the dryer, so everything gets all nice and fluffy again. Within 5 seconds, it sounded like there was a bag of dimes in my dryer just going around. So I turned it off because I didn't want to get kicked out.
Yeah, your landlord would be like, what is that guy doing to my dryer?
Yeah, right? The world loves to come up with holidays, and I love learning about these holidays.
Uh-huh.
So, Steph, once again, it's time for a game John makes up called Is This an Actual Holiday?
I love these kind of John made-up games. Okay.
Or is it something John made up?
All right.
Okay, Steph, are you ready? You understand the rules? Just find the right one.
So true or false?
At the end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at the end, just say which one you think.
Okay.
Here we go. Spunky Old Broads Day. The description of this: if you are a woman over 50, spend the day living life to the fullest. If you are not a woman over 50, you can celebrate by thinking of all the spunky old broads you know.
I love that you wrote descriptions for this.
Thank you.
Okay.
Car Insurance Day. It's time to call your insurance provider and thank them, while also seeing if you can get a deal on further insurance.
That is a great idea, whether it's a day or not.
Right?
Yeah. I
Ooh,
think I might have to do that today.
My brain could be nice. Hula in the Coola Day.
Okay.
It may be cold outside, but today people venture out to hula and maybe even have a luau, regardless of the temperature.
Hula in the coola. Okay.
And last but not least, National Baked Alaska Day. Celebrate by eating a baked Alaska. That's it.
Do you know what a baked Alaska is? It's an
Sure.
ice cream cake.
Yeah, is it?
It's been battered and I think it's been deep fried. Yeah.
That sounds delicious.
It does, yeah. All those cooking shows, when they're on a time crunch, they're like, I'm going to try making a baked Alaska.
Yeah.
And it's like, it never works. Why do you always fall for this trick? But I have always wanted to try one. However, I don't think you made up the baked Alaska thing since you didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
Now, am I finding 3 wrongs and 1 right, or 3 rights, 1
Just
wrong?
One right. One right.
Only 1 right.
One is right. One is actually today.
Hula in the Kula, or what were the first 2?
Hula in the Kula, Spunky Old Broads Day, Car Insurance Day, and Baked Alaska Day.
Okay. It is definitely Car Insurance Day.
Okay.
So,
You think?
yes.
Well, all of them are actually correct.
What?
Every single one of them is today.
Did you forget how to play this game?
Did you? No, there's a trick.
That's not a trick. That's
think it's a
not
trick.
the rules. You said find the one thing that doesn't match, and then there wasn't one thing that didn't
Listen,
match.
the point of this is how ridiculous is it that these are just 4? There's 12 different things today.
Hey, how ridiculous is it that John doesn't know how to play his home
Whatever.
game?
I don't have to be here right now.
Thanks for listening.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Steph and John replay.
Find more Steph and John at play1037.ca.